Taurus, welcome to your January readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. Now, Taurus, I feel that you are still dealing here a little bit with a healing energy where you may be trying to pressure yourself to behave and be what others expect you to be and behave, to present yourself in a certain way to the world that you are not yet fully ready or prepared for. And there may be a little bit of tension between how emotionally you feel, the truth of how you feel, and the image you feel pressured or forced, or the role you need to play in your work life, with your friends, with your family, with whomever, whatever you feel you need to play a role. There's a sense of disguise, of like a chameleon energy, and like being able to hide almost perfectly what you truly feel to others. But I feel that deep down you are still here understanding something about your love nature, and you're still understanding something about your own self-love, how to love yourself, how to be there for yourself, how to nourish yourself with or without the presence of someone intimately in your life. And meanwhile, and in between that, there's a lot of like external events that may be calling your attention to get out of your shell a little bit more. And that's where I feel you may be feeling a little bit out of balance or out of focus, because I feel that some of you need to make some big decisions that may have to deal with separations. For some of you maybe about divorces, or just severing ties with things that ended in your life. So you can make that type of official statement that something, a cycle has ended, and so you are ready for the new. Some of you, it may not be about marriages or relationships. It may be about, you may be needing to end a chapter in regards to your own professional life. You may be called to make some big decisions and to separate. I also feel that some of you are dealing with the fact that you may need to separate the type of attention you are giving to your work life, to your financial prospects, to your career, to your the management of the practical side of life, and the attention you are giving to your own emotional sensitive needs. And there may be, again, a need to balance, a need to be equally fair with everything that it's calling your attention, even though it may be a little bit of an intense period for you. I feel that some of you are moving in circles. There's something that you keep being, it's like some of you keep being like dragged into a situation that should have been resolved, or it's like it's time to resolve it, it's time to settle it, but there's something that keeps you moving in circles about it. It could be your own indecision or your own fear of closure, but that closure seems to be approaching closer and closer to you. And in January there may be this, it's like this powerful energy pressuring you, or putting you against the corner to make a decision, a final decision, to give a situation some closure, some proper ending, so you can be open to what's out there. I feel that some of you are still feeling hurt or disappointed, not satisfied with the way something is working out or not working out. And there's a little bit of acceptance that it's required during this period of time, so you don't dwell on it to such a degree where, again, you are missing out on some opportunities. I feel that some of you may be missing out on opportunities that could actually be good for you, mentally, intellectually, creatively, and promote a new chapter as well in regards to your career aspect. I feel that some of you may be called to initiate something that you may be afraid to initiate. You may be on the fence about doing it, either because you don't see the value in it, or because you are judging it by the cover, or because you just don't feel ready to do so. I feel that for the majority of you, you are ready, but because of your own emotional conditioning or something that you have been through that has been hard, you may feel that you are not well equipped for the service or for the job, or you just may not, you may just not be assured if this is something that is worth, the attempt, the work, the effort, because of your own or because of your own fears. I feel that some of you have this little devil speaking to you during January, trying to take your focus and your attention towards good things that are lying ahead. I feel that for some of you, there's really, a new beginning. There's something, new opportunity career-wise that may arise, or new career prospects that may surface, new plans, new ideas, a decision about work that may be important to enlarge your sense of possibilities in regards to success. Be patient with your heart. Be patient with the process emotionally you are in, because there's something that you are mending, something that you are healing about you as your own, intuitive feminine archetype. Regardless of you being a man or a woman, this is about your own maturity, emotional maturity, emotional responsibility over finding what true love means to you, starting from you, starting from loving you, loving the process of you, the story of you, the feelings you carry for someone, but being a part of your own design, not projecting so much to the outside, to the lack you may feel of the presence of someone or the presence of that ideal standard of life. There's something you really call to mend and to be patient with, because this will pay out. You have the beautiful magician again showing up as the outcome of all of this, so it's good. You are going to manifest something, a new chapter in your life that will, I feel that some of you are needing reassurance or more trust in your abilities to overcome situations. Like, okay, you have been through this hard period, but there's always something more, and there's actually really something getting closer to you that's on the verge of happening in regards to stimulation, inspiration, creativity, and knowledge. You may be drawn to learn something of importance soon that could open up again new career pathways, or just pursuing self-interest, and so again helping that process of loving yourself. In general, I feel that some of you are still anguished or just not liking where you are. Again, be patient with where you are. It's temporary. It really shows up as being part of the process. It's not something that's going to stay with you. It's something that it's a flow, it's a current, it's residual energy of experiences. You have been through the worst is also the message that is here. The pain you're feeling is like a sting from a bee, it hurts, but then it goes away after a couple of hours. So it kind of feels like whichever has been hurting you or being hard, it's starting to go or decrease, or at least in January you will feel a decrease of the intensity as the month unfolds. Some of you are making again very important decisions about keeping things on check, keeping things on balance, not losing focus of your priorities, because you may miss out on good things. If you are interested in learning something new, doing something new, studying something new, pursuing a new avenue in regards to work, try it out, because I feel it will fulfill you and it will grant you some degree of success. I also feel that if you want more, you need to work more. So again, things are not just going to fall into your lap. There may be a little thing coming in that it's like that spark, that trigger that you might need to give you the push or the motivation to work. But there's something about you needing to work harder, you needing to be more in the process, being more a part of things, so you can receive more, earn more. Also, because this Queen of Cups, sometimes she's a little bit, passive, lazy, or just she's so caught up in her own emotions that she really doesn't pay attention to practical affairs. So make sure again that you are balancing your passivity, your inward movement with the outward external life, so you can feel that things are getting back together in their own pace, but you are doing what you can. The message that is implied here overall is that you can do more, remembering that you are more. Whichever you've lost, whichever you don't like right now, it doesn't need to define you. And actually, there's great things ahead if you adapt to the new. If you consider the new as a chance of experimentation, just experiment. Give room and life to your own curiosities to arise. And whichever you have been delaying, to give it a proper closure or a proper decision, I feel that there's pressure in January to make that decision because it's needed. It's important. It feels like divine timing to make that decision. So if you want to make an important decision, I feel that January, it's divine. It's associated with divine timing to do so. So it can help you give the best results. I also feel that some of you may be sharpening your weapons. You may be feeling that you need to defend yourself, or feeling that there's a level of preparation or an armor that you need to wear to deal with someone or something that may be a little bit tough or aggressive. For those dealing with separations and divorces, there may be some harsh communication, I feel. But overall, things are settling themselves into what they should be at this time, which is closure, ending. But it's an ending that is not out of rewards for you. You just need to be open to receive them. So I hope I was able to provide some insight. Thank you so much for all of you sending your love, your support. Thank you for all the new subscribers and the current ones. Thank you for the likes and donations. Please keep sending all your love and sharing my videos. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.